Dodson, Vice President of Energy here at Ag Valley, bringing you expert analysis in the energy markets. So I'm not going to rehash everything that happened over New Year's Day in a little place called Venezuela. I think we're all pretty much up to speed on that. One thing I did want to note is a graph I'm going to show you here as it relates to diesel fuel prices and 2 years of historical data. If you go back and you look, this starts in 2024. So we can take a look at Memorial Weekend. If you look at the number one, that's kind of, into May, 1st of June. That's what happens with the diesel fuel markets. Starts that little climb there. And then again, 2024, you get to October. October, there is usually a run. Just historically, that's kind of the way it works. They're anticipating heating oil demand, things of that nature. Then if you look at number 3, that is April of 2025. And that happened to be Liberation Day. So there was the spike there. Will we see that again? Not unless there's another event similar to that. If you look at number 4 there, we're back to the Labor Day weekend to swing up. It had kind of bottomed out. We got right there around the weekend and it took off, and it took off very fast. Then number 5 again is showing you an October traditional run-up to the heating oil season. So that's just some food for thought there on that little chart. And if we take a look at the inventory reports that came out this morning, there was a 300,000 barrel draw in propane in the Conway market, which is our market. 300,000 barrels over a week's time equates to about 12.6 million gallons. So that was not necessarily export gallons. You don't have to get very far north. It starts to get a little cooler up there. Home heat demand is being attributed to some of that. If we take a look at the weekly inventory report that comes out every Wednesday, they estimated that all products would show an increase. Gas and diesel did. Gas showed about a 7.7 million barrel increase over the week. Diesel was up 5.6 million barrels, but crude had a 3.8 million barrel draw. So as we look currently, we're seeing West Texas Intermediate crude trading down 99 cents at 56.14 for February. And on heating oil, diesel fuel, we're seeing it trade down 3 cents. So this has been David Dodson with the Energy Experience powered by Ag Valley Co-op. I appreciate you taking the time to listen in today. Hope you have a great rest of the week.